if if individuals are dispensing product that requires a license, then I think that they're acting outside the law. And we can't stop everyone
Right.
who's
Yeah.
who's we can't stop people who are buying alcohol and then giving it to kids. We're
Gotcha.
not going to be able to stop every actor, but even those that are not acting intentionally. So one of the things that we try to address in this bill is making sure that people aren't confused. If you see there's a pack of Skittles, I don't know about you guys, but like I don't eat three. I eat the whole package, and so
Well, that's kind of what happened to me.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like it really changed your day. Um,
My day, my night, my weekends.
Well, Representative, I think that's what this bill is about, making sure that it's packaged, making sure the strength is known by the consumer, that make sure the consumer knows what they're getting and the product abides by current law with the THC content and CDB and also I think a real important bill. Let's hear from some folks in the audience. They came this morning. Appreciate all of y'all taking the time to come here and comment on this bill. Christina Flores, first on the list. Please come to the podium and tell us who you're with, and if you could keep it to under a couple of minutes, be good. We've got several, and we got a limited amount of time.
My name is Christina Flores. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. This bill is very important. And I'm here speaking in opposition to the bill. I'm here with the Girl Plug. I am a small community organization that focus on education so people don't overeat cannabis and have a better understanding of how to consume cannabis medicinally. So overall, I'm a mother. So overall, I believe that this bill is well intentioned. And it's really important to regulate hemp products. The proposed measures in this bill risk hampering business growth, which is my concern. It also is hindering cannabis progress. We're not even talking about marijuana laws, we're just talking about hemp. And Chairman, I understand that there's a lot of confusion around marijuana and whether it's dangerous or not. But I want to note that we all giggled when we heard that the chairman, excuse me, not the chairman, but the member over here overate cannabis. So we know that it's not deadly to consume too much cannabis. It's just really uncomfortable. So I want to go through, I have a bill analysis that I'm happy to share with everyone here. It's pretty comprehensive, and I think that it's important for everyone to take a look at. I'm emailing it to you as well. I have all your emails and your assistance as well. So some of the things that I'm concerned about is the over restrictive requirements with packaging. So the packaging requirements outlined in Section 5 impose significant restrictions on how consumable hemp products can be marketed and sold. By mandating specific packaging materials and design features, the bill adds unnecessary costs and barriers for businesses, particularly small scale businesses who may already be struggling to afford compliant packaging. And I know that entrepreneurship is very important here in Atlanta and Georgia overall. So this is really important that we're not adding more costs to people who are already struggling to enter the business. Um, Also, this is stifling innovation. Again, we're not even talking about marijuana, we are talking about hemp. And there are already federal regulations saying that hemp products cannot contain more than 3.5% THC. Now, you don't want to consume a whole package still. So even if the packaging says that it has 300 milligrams, it is on the consumer to know how to consume that product. 10 milligrams of cannabis or hemp derived THC can give you the medicinal effects that are necessary. Over consuming a whole package will send you on an entirely different trip. So I would say that that onus is on the consumer to understand how to consume their medications. The packages are already pretty clear on how much is inside of those. I also want to say that there's implications for equity here. The stringent regulations outlined in the bill may disproportionately impact small businesses and entrepreneurs from marginalized communities. The financial and logistical challenges associated with compliance could further widen existing disparities within the cannabis industry, limiting opportunities for economic empowerment and social equity. And I know that as we're moving forward and having a beautiful and thriving hemp industry, we want to make sure that there's equality in that. And we're already seeing disproportionate outcomes within the hemp industry, and we don't want to further exacerbate those. Um, I also want to speak to the advertising limitations. In Section 6, it also prohibits retail establishments from advertising or presenting themselves as dispensaries of low THC oil without a dispensing license. This restriction limits the ability of businesses to accurately inform customers about the products they offer and may create confusion amongst customers who are seeking hemp derived products. And we don't need more confusion. Even educated members of this committee are having trouble knowing how to consume cannabis safely. So we want to make sure that we are letting them know that we are serving a product that can have a intoxicating effect, even if you are consuming it medicinally. The strict measures outlined in Section 7 and 8 introduce strict enforcement measures, including the requirement for corrective action plans and revocation of licenses for negligent violators. While enforcement is necessary to ensure compliance with regulation, overly punitive measures could deter businesses from entering the hemp market and lead to the disproportionate penalization of small-scale producers. And again, we want to see a vibrant, competitive hemp market in Georgia. We want to see those tax dollars. We want to see that entrepreneurship is budding in Georgia and not being stifled. And then furthermore, the lack of
Is that-
clarity. Yep.
Go ahead. but
Okay.
Get to the end.
I can do that for you. So the lack of clarity in testing procedures outlined in Section 8, it revises testing procedures for Delta-9 THC concentrates, but lacks clarity on the specific methods to be used. Without clear guidelines on testing procedures, there's a risk of inconsistency and ambiguity in determining compliance with THC concentration limits, potentially leading to unfair penalties. And I will finish by saying that I do oppose this bill, and I hope that you will as well.
Thank you for your comments. Appreciate you
course.
coming this morning.
And do you want a copy of my assessment? I can hand it to one of.
You can see Hannah over
Hannah,
here.
great.
and,
Thank you.
What would maybe help you. Next, Stanley Atkins. Would you want to come speak? Okay. Okay. Come to the podium, Mike, please. Just tell us who you are and if it's an organization you're with.
Good morning, members. My name is Omari Anderson, and I am the owner and CEO of the Best Dirty Lemonade, a hemp-derived lemonade company operating in the state of Georgia. And I vehemently oppose this bill as well. We have lemonades on the market at 10 milligrams. They have child-proof locking on them, child-proof lids. The problem that I have right now is there is a component to this bill that's telling me I now have to get new packaging that prevents light to get to the lemonades. And that's not a problem for my company as far as light touching the cannabinoids and degrading the integrity of my lemonade, but we just can't afford another roadblock to business. What we've seen here in Georgia is that we have a low oil THC program, and this is a great start, right? But we should be moving towards finding a way to have marginalized communities being able to find access and enter this economy at scale. What this bill is going to do is it's going to prevent operators like myself from moving forward. It's going to add other roadblocks to being a successful business owner here in Georgia. We just heard you talk about cottage kitchens and cottage businesses and supporting, small businesses. This is what we want to do. This bill, although well-intentioned, it does not achieve those goals. All right. I believe that we need to protect our kids. That's why we've gone in my business and taken measures we have child-resistant locks on the top of our beverages, but we need to make sure that everybody is able to have access and we're not stifling small business. Thank you.
Good morning, esteemed committee and reps. Thank you for having us this morning. My name is Kyle Brown. I'm the owner and CEO of the Bookstore Gallery, located in Castleberry. I serve the community here in Atlanta. I'm all about providing a safe space and access to individuals who are 21 years and older. All of my products are third-party tested and validated. I have all my COAs and everything. Small business. I cannot compete with larger MSOs or MSOs who have larger capital than I do. I'm a small business owner. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm all about educating the people on the uses and benefits of hemp and CBD products. I think the bill does have good things and good intentions, but there are things that will challenge us as entrepreneurs. I serve veterans who do not need high THC. They are dealing with PTSD and want to have low THC products and CBD to help with their anxieties and their depression. And like I said, their PTSD. I have senior citizens who are now learning about CBD amongst other drugs that they're taking, but the CBD allows them to help with any type of inflammation and also with any arthritic pain. These are topicals. These are not things that they are smoking or drinking, right? Um, Again, I'm here about educating people. This bill does have good intentions, but it does impose a lot of increasing costs in running my business and educating others, and also changing packaging that I know is up to the state standard and to the federal regulation as well. So all I ask is for the committee just to review this bill. It's a lot of stuff in it, and we want to make sure that it's well balanced and it doesn't impede us on growing our business as an entrepreneur. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for those comments. Thank you for being here. Next, Yolanda Bennett is on our list. Is she available to come speak? And then we've got two more after you.